Here we are, next morning. Worked till dark last night mowing some stuff, kind of like last time, so we're gonna get back on that today. Once these mosquitoes calm down, I'll get out and show you in the spot that we cut last time what's come up. We'll look at that, but for this morning, more of the same as last time. We're gonna create some edges, clear some undesirable thickets, salt bush, whatnot, and just keep kind of opening it up, making it where our oak trees can get more sunlight, more availability for nutrients from the soil, and just try to help them grow. So we're gonna get on it. It's right at daylight this morning. Try to get working before everything gets good and hot and the equipment starts struggling. So stick with us. You can see again I got the chesty on, so I may just turn it on for a little bit as I'm going through some of this stuff. Maybe I don't think you can hear me talk over this equipment, but we'll see. So stick with us. Once the sun gets up and the mosquitoes kind of subside a little bit, we'll get out and look at some grasses and some different things that are coming up, and hopefully try to help y'all on y'all's places, or give you some ideas for y'all's places. So here we go. As it always goes, best of intentions are often met with some form of struggle. I'll show y'all what happened this morning. Let me see. You see him? You see that blade? That blade right there is supposed to be under here, but obviously it isn't. So, you know, when you got 3 blades on something that's designed for 4, it develops a touch of a vibration, and you can't even hold on to that thing. That thing's like riding a dadgum bucking bronco or something. You just can't hold it. I wanted to show y'all a little bit kind of this time versus last time. So this is some of the stuff that I cut last time. You see it's starting to green back up, and it's really coming back with good stuff. If you look down here, a lot of this is not noxious weeds. A lot of it is some sort of grass. I don't know what it is yet. It's awful young. So, but my guess would be some sort of panic grass or springle top or something. But so that's part of it. But what you get with that, and you know, a lot of y'all address concerns about other wildlife and everything else, but when you get that regrowth, now you've got young tender shoots for your deer. This piece of property has a lot of deer on it. And all the deer, I've done seen 3, 4, 5 fawns this morning. So all the deer with fawns, so we're actually giving the deer more browse, better browse, healthier browse, and in turn it's keeping the does in good shape, which is going to raise good fawns, which is going to help the deer herd. So while the thought process behind all this is managing for ducks, whenever you're managing land, you got to remember everything benefits from it, not just ducks. The only way this would be a just duck specific would be if we cleared it and planted row crop everywhere, but we're not doing that. We're you know, we're trying to stage habitat succession, we're trying to stage woody plant succession, trying to keep button willows knocked back, keep bacchus knocked back, let our grasses grow, let our oaks thrive. So there's just a lot of different goals here, and you know, again, we're just writing down everything that we do. And that way, if it works here, then you can redo that at a point in the future when you need to. So what we'll do is, like on this that you see, we're cutting and clearing and doing the oak. So we're picking one section and doing that this year. Next year, we'll pick another section and do that. And probably in about 3 or 4 years, you'll be on a rotation where this section, that section, that section, where you're just constantly working, but you don't have to do it all at one time. So I want to show you what happens too when a canopy just completely shades out. So these are cypress that we're planting, but you see how thick they are, and you see there is nothing, absolutely nothing growing underneath that. We're not going to do a whole lot about that because we planted these cypresses in the lowest of the low. So in theory, hopefully one day being able to make a cypress break, which will forever hold water and which will give us water to pull from to flood other parts of the property. So, you know, there is some, most time you don't want stuff shaded out that heavy, but in this case that was by design. So time to get on tractor. I'm gonna get me a bottle of water out there Yeti cooler, and I'm about to go get on a tractor and run some discs. So we'll check back in once we get there. Well, that's a wrap for me. This done got hot, so I forgot my camera on the disking part, but you know, it's just cutting dirt. We've all run a disc, right? And it wasn't for no purposes other than to break up the dirt to get it loose for us to do a dirt pan with. But so there's a little more in-depth habitat for you guys. You know, if you see, if you like this and you want to keep seeing it, we got to keep doing it. It's a long time till duck season, and we ain't got the place in the shape that we need to. So just let us know what you want to see. Anything we can help you with habitat wise, we're certainly glad to help with. So until next time, we're out. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff.